Hello, so today is a really dark day in November. It was actually snowing this morning and there's hardly any light. So you might say, well, what's the point in painting? But in fact, it's actually a very good time to paint when you want to study shadows. What happens is our eyes are drawn always to the light. So this is the perfect day to force your eyes to look into the shadows, because in there are some amazing colours which I think we don't often see, because you look at a shadow and you then look away because your eyes are looking for the light. So the other thing is about these leaves is that when I picked them up they were all damp, and over the night they've dried up so that it then lifts the leaves off the surface, giving nice forms and shapes. So that was one thing that when I was painting outside I didn't really concentrate on the details of the leaves because I was looking at them from a distance. So today that's what I like to concentrate on. Okay, it's a very rough outline. The proportions are probably not exact, but I'm going to use this shape. So now I'm going to put in the dark tones, and what I'm going to do is really almost close my eyes so that I can't see any details, and I'm just concentrating on these dark areas and the shadows. Okay, that looks quite messy, but I've just mapped in some of the dark colours, and now I'm going to mix up the background colour so that I can shape the leaves better. Okay, so I've mixed up some background colour, a lighter and a darker tone, and I'm now going to fill that in, and then I'm going to try and make the leaves a little bit more accurate. So also looking at the shapes between the leaves. So yeah, I want to mix up some of these lovely colours now, the oranges and the yellows and the reds and the greens. And there's some of the pure colours, these yellows. I think I might even, maybe not quite that one, but there's definitely some pure of the ochre in there. I'm now working on the colours, and then I will be putting in the finer details. To do this oil sketch I've used a certain formula, which you can find more about on my website, but I will also be using it in the following videos as well. I paint with a limited palette and usually use the same 6, which are burnt umber, ultramarine blue, scarlet lake, yellow ochre, yellow lake and titanium white. Watch out for the flying plum next Friday. Bye for now.